Today's top news headlines. Northeast Manipur will become major drivers of India's growth, says Modi. Korkom total shutdown paralyzes life in Manipur. And Manipur adds 35 fresh COVID-19 cases, 2 deaths in 24 hours. Very good evening. This is Pony Television giving you the latest English bulletin at 7 p.m. I'm Loving Rimai. Now let's get to the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday addressed a gathering in Imphal's Hatta Kangjaibung and said that the northeast region and Manipur are playing a greater role in India's development. Modi also highlighted that previous governments neglected the region, resulting in alienation of the people from the rest of the country. Modi had earlier inaugurated 13 developmental projects worth Rs 4,800 crore and laid foundation stones of 9 projects, including 5 national highway projects in the pole-bound state of Manipur. He also dedicated to the people of Manipur 2,387 mobile towers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his address at Hatta Kangjaibung, said that his government will soon provide clean drinking water to every household in Manipur. The projects inaugurated today, including water transmission system of Thobal multi-purpose project, will provide drinking water supply in the region, Modi said. There was a time when only 6% of Manipur households received clean drinking water, and today over 60% have access to the clean water. Soon we will achieve 100% in this area, Modi highlighted. Assembly elections in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Goa, Manipur and Uttarakhand will be held between February to March 2022.
बेहतर मोबाइल नेटवर्क मणिपुर की कनेक्टिविटी को बेहतर करेंगे। CIIT यहाँ के युवाओं में क्रिएटिविटी और इनोवेशन की स्पिरिट को और मजबूत करें। आधुनिक कैंसर हॉस्पिटल गंभीर बीमारियों से बचाव और इलाज के लिए मणिपुर के लोगों की केयर में मदद करें। मणिपुर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट की स्थापना और गोविंद जी मंदिर का जीर्णोद्धार
मणिपुर के लैंड लाइफलाइन इम्फाल जिली लंबीदा RCC की योन की थोम अमबा भाव सारमदब से ngasiदी प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी की मखादा थोम अहो ngasi थोम ngasi सगागदोरी ngasi अनि सब थोम ngasi सगागदोरी ने ngasi नते मणिपुर की लाइन बसिंगे मुझे नातन से ने इंटरनेशनल दौड़बदा ममित की मपी नाना प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी आपकी आयुष्मान भारत ने मेरा जिंदगी बचाया अगी किडनी लखोक की बगी अगी हार्ट लाइन भी बगी मतलब ममित की मपीता न तमसिन दो ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ताती।
The dawn to dusk Manipur total shutdown called by the Manipur Band Coordinating Committee Korkom to boycott Prime Minister Narendra Modi's day-long visit to Imphal paralyzed normal life in Manipur on Tuesday. The shutdown began at 1 p.m. Kwaramban Market, shops at Nagamapal, Thangmei Band, Lamlong, Chingmeirong, Singjamei and Kwakaitel remained shut. Korkom is in a statement said that the visit by Modi does not mean to give the rights to the people of a free nation but rather election campaigning in Manipur.
भारत की प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी ना ngasi इम्फाल दा लाकबो यानिंगदब उतुना कोरकोमना ngasi अयुक पुंग अमदगी हौदुना कौखिबा बन नमदी टोटल शटडाउन महौसागी पुंसीदा चाउना सैथेंग पीखी मियाम सथोक ससिन तौबगी चांग अतुकी मतिक हंथकी ख्वाइरंबल कैथेल खक नतना lamlong kaithel singjamai kaithel kwa kaithel na chingba kaithel sing thong lon nakhi poni tv gi damak camera person jugamani ga loinena paudam jariba vasanta thoksom.
The total shutdown called by Korkom to boycott Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Manipur also affected normal life in Bishnupur district. Markets were closed, vehicles were off the road. However, a few vehicles were seen moving at some places, according to our correspondent. Manipur reported 35 fresh coronavirus cases and 2 deaths in the last 24 hours, as per the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room. The positivity rate was recorded at 1.6%. The state's COVID tally rose to 1,25,878, while the death toll stood at 2,006. The state COVID-19 Command Control Room in a release also said the new cases were confirmed after testing 2,245 samples in the past 24 hours. With the temperature continuing to dip in Manipur, fog shrouded many parts of the state on Tuesday morning. Traffic movement along the Tidim Road faced problem due to foggy weather condition. Visibility on the road was very low. Vehicle had to use lights to combat the foggy weather. A 55-year-old man named Chesam Kidabudin of Kwakta Tingel Lekai died following a mishap suspected to be a hit-and-run case at Torbung along Tidim Road on New Year's Day. Some locals rushed him to Raj Medicity but later succumbed. He was working as a salesman at a shop at Torbung. In this connection, a press meet was held at the residence of the deceased on Tuesday. As Meharuddin, a local, appealed to the individuals who were involved in the suspected hit-and-run case to come out for settlement.
Lekai asat awong singna thengnaraga mahak Kwakta Tera Hungsangbi Primary Health Center da khatlaga first aid pire mahaki anabana yam henjillakpana maram oiraga Rajmidi City da amuk refer tawbiduna Rajmidi City da kok operation tauraba matungda mahak laikannaba ngamdadana tang anida laikidriba mahaki imung manungna matau karamna aigi ipabu natraga aigi yambabu hatlibano matau karamna siribano haibana maram oiraga hoji imung manung yamna awaba phibamda lai maram asina anagumna counter tobirabasu natraga garina thomjinbiba oirabasu ukchel chauna masi aikoina soikibani haina sengdokpiyu haina press media gi thongda appeal tawjari.
We'll be right back with more updates after the break. Stay tuned.
Anu pasahin lakpada ari pasahi lorni adubu ari pasahi sina pugidose fattaba nungaitaba laina tina map loina puga achumba lambi amati laina lektaba sahi ma 2000 akoi 22 se oidesinu haina ene akoi poni tv gi mic degi ai wis bijari.
Welcome back after the break. Water supply schemes are being taken up in different parts of Jiribam district under Jal Jeevan mission. This mission was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to ensure every household of India gets safe drinking water. Abon Punjay, an interior village of Jiribam inhabited by Khasi, has got sufficient water supply under Jal Jeevan mission now. The village chief, Charleston Lamurong, thanked the state government and centre for the village water supply scheme.
और यहाँ में 50 फैमिली है। पहले हमारे गांव के लिए बहुत जल के बारे में बहुत तकलीफ है। और ये सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट मणिपुर के साथ गवर्नमेंट मिलके 2019 ये काम कंस्ट्रक्शन शुरू हो गया और 2020 मार्च एवरी हाउस इसमें पानी मिल गया अभी और एवरी हाउस अभी बहुत खुशी है। इसलिए मैं सेंट्रल और मणिपुर सरकार में मैं धन्यवाद दिया। इसके पीछे में और हमारा आसपास जो विलेज बस्ती है ये भी इस पानी लेने के लिए दिल है, मांगा भी है। मैं डिपार्टमेंट को रिक्वेस्ट किया इसमें पाइपलाइन जल्दी से जल्दी करने के लिए। तो
Abunpunji village member Ligjina Lingdo said construction of the water supply scheme started back in March 2019 under National Rural Drinking Water Program (NRGWP) and completed in April 2020. She said the scheme provides water to 50 households.
Very good afternoon. I am Ms. Gina, a village member of Abunpunji village, Jiribam. This is a project constructed under NRGWP Augmentation of Water Supply Scheme. It is constructed in Abunpunji village, Jiribam on March 2019 and the supplying of the water started on April 2020. Since the time we got this water supply, we are benefited. We don't need to walk a long way to go and take water. As for now, 50 families from this village connected the water supply and many more left to connect, which is going to happen very soon. We are so much grateful to the central government for their generous work towards our village. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. Keep blessing us. Stay.
Congress MLA D. Korungthang from Tengnopal Assembly constituency on Tuesday resigned from the membership of the Manipur Assembly ahead of general elections. MLA Korungthang submitted his resignation letter to the Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly on Monday evening. Consequent upon his resignation, 42 Tengnopal ST Assembly constituency is now lying vacant with effect from January 4, stated K. Meghajit Singh, Secretary, Manipur Legislative Assembly, in a notification. As per sources, MLA Korungthang is also likely to resign from the Congress party and join another political party in a couple of days. It may be worth mentioning that YAS Minister Letpao Haokip, who had recently joined the BJP, had earlier announced that he will be contesting the upcoming elections from 42 Tengnopal AC. In 2017, Haokip was elected from 41 Chandel Assembly constituency on National People Party NPP ticket. Meanwhile, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC President N. Loken in a press release on Tuesday stated that D. Korungthang has been suspended from the Congress party with immediate effect for anti-party activities and breach of discipline. The Association of Manipuri Diaspora, AMAND, Pune released its 2022 calendar on January 1 last. The function was held on Saturday, the New Year Day 2022, at the residence of AMAND, Pune President, and was shared live among the executives and other invitees of AMAND via Google Meet platform. Naurem Giridhar Singh, President AMAND, welcomed the chief guest of the function, Ibopishak Singh Thauna, an eminent astrologer and writer of the calendar 2022, Mitei Thapalon, as per Pune longitude and latitude. He also welcomed Katrimayum Devan Singh and Konsam Prameshwar Singh, who designed the calendar. He further welcomed other executives and seniors of AMAND who joined the function. On the occasion, Ibo Pishak expressed his happiness and appreciated the initiatives and contribution of AMAND in the field of social and community welfare for the Manipuris in Pune. The function ended with a note of gratitude and appreciation to all by the President of AMAND. The Association of Manipuri Diaspora, AMAND Pune, is a registered non-profit, non-government community organization founded by working retired Manipuri professionals residing in and around Pune. All Manipur Meitei Pangal Students Union, Manipur AMSU, also condemned WAQF board for issuing recruitment order. Speaking at a press meet at Manipur Press Club in Imphal on Tuesday, Union President Makak Mayum Abdul Wazir said the recruitment order issued by WAKF board on January 3 was a fake one. He said there was no signature of the project officer in the order. The union strongly condemns the order, Wazir said, and appealed the Manipur government to take legal action against the wrongdoers.
Manipur ki recruitment lawbada project officer ki signature yaudana thadorokpa notification ama thengnajare hiram asiga mari lainana haijaninglibadi wafamdi notification aduda government ki department na thokpa convey order ki number yaudaba contract basis ta lawgadoriba matam su pandaba payment amasung structure su yaudaba amadi maru oina RTE Act 2019 na hariban norms follow tawdaba asigumba mathong maram khangdaba kauriyo post asi sanaba yaroi hojik paliba government asina quality education puraknaba kanna hotnaringai tanja asida election hayeng haksit khakta ngairaba matam asida tahana soibana pik thanna yauraba notification ama thokpa haiba asi education bulaina lawba quality education bu nam thanaba khongthang ni haina lawdaba ngamloi.
Let's take another short break. Stay tuned.
Anauba sahina lakpasida iramdam asida leibiriba imaibel halaman mayam praja pumnamakta yamna tekta kaidaba maratapa anaye mayam pumnamak koktuna aphaba injitba leibakama oirasenu haiduna Pony TV gi kuthangda yaifa paujel pisari.
Welcome back. Meghalaya government decided to regulate the entry of people from outside into the state while also imposing certain other restrictions from January 5 to prevent an outbreak of the Omicron variant of the COVID-19. After chairing the review meeting on the COVID-19 scenario, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said on Monday, keeping in mind the economic activities of the people, the government has decided to come up with some restrictions in the next few days in the state of Meghalaya. Regarding entry into Meghalaya, apart from the double vaccination, you will be requiring a 72 hours certificate of COVID test, and if not, you will be tested at the entry points, he said. He also said this is being done to ensure that absolute care is taken while the people are entering the state to ensure they are fully vaccinated and that they should be tested in 72 hours or they will be tested at the entry point. Sangma informed that gatherings will not be allowed, movement of vehicles will be restricted, and night curfews will also be imposed in the state. All these restrictions will start from January 5, he said, while adding that there will be a few more restrictions that will be issued by the state government. He, however, said that only certain gatherings for certain purposes with restricted numbers will be allowed because gatherings is one of the main areas where the spread takes place. 107th Infantry Battalion TA organized an annual sports event in collaboration with Tingo Village Authority at Tingo Village of Nonay District. The event was kicked off by Colonel Vivek Sharma, the commanding officer, 107th Infantry Battalion, as the chief guest. The sports event will be held in 4 categories: football, volleyball, high jump and long jump on knockout basis. The inauguration program of football ground was also held at Tingo Village. The inauguration program was followed by a cultural program and speech by the chief guest. The main aim of the sports event is to maintain peace and harmony between civil and armed forces and win the hearts of the people. A total of 14 teams registered for the event. At the village heads from neighboring villages were also present during the program. Before we end today's bulletin, giving you the headlines once again. Northeast, Manipur will become major drivers of India's growth, says Modi. Korkom total shutdown paralyzes life in Manipur. And Manipur adds 35 fresh COVID-19 cases, 2 deaths in 24 hours. With that, we've come to the end of today's English Bulletin at Pony Television. Keep tuning in to our channel for more updates.